Good evening, party people. Welcome to your daily soul session with me, Sarah, episode 85, hashtag more soul sessions. You can also find us at our beautiful home, moresoulsessions.com. So the fact that I don't want to share what I'm about to share means I really, somewhere in my soul, want to share it. Not even need to share it, but want to share it, because I know that the fastest way to build connection in my life and to feel a part of rather than alone is to practice vulnerability. And this is vulnerable for me to say. Preston and I had 2 retreats on the books for September. An intimate one-day women's retreat that I have held a few times now, Soul Sessions, the retreat. And also we were going to do our first couples retreat, the couples weekend. And nobody has signed up for either one. And you know what? I had a massive breakthrough about it. I realized that I actually feel way more free at the thought of them not happening than if they were happening. And that is because I realized my motivation was in part money and was partly to look good, in the sense that there is consistency in my business, I'm doing things, and people would be attracted to us because we're doing things. And the lesson I've learned is, 1, I can launch and release things when they feel good, and that's the only reason to launch them, when I'm feeling really in tune and like there's something I want to share and there's a ton I can give to the people that are going to show up. 2, that it's not about looking good, that I can be consistent in my business and do things consistently in a general way, but I don't necessarily have to be consistent and on a schedule with certain launches or certain programs that I'm going to share and launch. So that was a big aha for me. And thirdly, realizing that as a result of just surrendering to the probability that these aren't going to happen, and also being okay if some people do sign up as well at this point, that I'm actually tapping into a real creativity I was feeling in July and then let go of in August, really because I was worried about what was going to happen with these retreats in September. And I was dancing between worry and trust, worry and trust, worry and trust. And that dance, trust me, I'm sure you know about it, is exhausting. And now all of a sudden, as a result of letting go of my attachment to these and saying, wow, what if I could give myself permission for them not to happen? Not just say, let's see what happens, but give myself permission for them not to happen, because that actually feels like the right idea. And then continue on the course I was already on in July with the 3 things I'm committed to: doing more coaching calls, writing my book, and booking a ton of interviews. Those 3 things alone. And I'm like, wow, now I really want to get back on track with those, because that's really what my heart is desiring and calling for. And I don't have to worry about what other people will think if we don't do these retreats, right? It's such a fallacy in my mind that I think other people are worried about what we're doing or not doing. And yes, I'm just reiterating this for myself. I want to be consistent in my business, but consistent doing what feels right, not doing what I think I should be doing. And boy, have I always got that logically, and somehow that has now seeped into my being emotionally, and there is such a difference. So may that inspire you if you're a business owner and asking yourself, gosh, why aren't things happening? I'm trying so much. We've got to focus on the process, not the outcome of what the process will give us. So I love you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for witnessing me in my vulnerability. And watch out for amazing heart-centered stuff coming your way, because that's what I'm dedicated to, and not a rigid schedule. Mwah. Love you. Good night.